Test, 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 test. Hi friends, welcome to the channel. My name is Nessa and today I am in High Above, a PC game that focuses on just building your own perfect getaway. So I just wanted to create some spaces and of course disclaimer, I'm not really a great builder, but I love using the tools in this game to just build a calming space for myself. So it's not going to be perfect, but it will be mine. So let's go ahead and start with Europe. And I'm just super excited. I've been playing a little bit of this game and you would think I would be better at building, but I'm not. And that's okay, you know. I'm still able to make really nice spaces, and that's all that matters. Look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. And I love that you can change the colors of the walls. So I'm going to do that just to add a little more color to these European buildings. At least you know how I would imagine them to look like. Which is pretty much colorful, you know? Ooh, look at this one. I love that one. And then we'll do like a different rooftop for that. Yeah, that looks great. I love it. Okay. Ooh, actually that one looks, I really like that one. Okay, we'll do that. And I think that looks good. Let's add a greenhouse. I love that. Right there. And we'll add some nice windows. I really like that in this game, you can hold down shift and it will align a little bit. And then that way you can still get what you want. There we go. Let's see, stucco. Ooh, do I want it here? Maybe I want something like this instead. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. And then there's chimneys, of course. We need a nice one. There's a canopy. Oh, canopies. I love canopies. Oh, yeah. Let's do it like that. Cool. I don't know what European buildings look like, as you can see. But, you know, it's giving me that vibe right now, so... You know, especially with these trees. Look at these tall poplar trees. I think they're called poplar trees. But I really like how they look. And I really like that they give you additional buildings so you can kind of not feel so lonesome, right? Like you can feel like you're in an oasis, but you're also still part of a community that, you know, once you're done with what you want to do on this rooftop, then you can go and join society again at your own leisure. I do like that. And I'm a big fan of the changing weather dynamics. It's just so nice. Ooh, a lighthouse. Yeah, let's put one right there. So it's kind of a sea town, but you really can't see it. Okay, so let's go with some props first and see what we have. We have a lot of things. We have some stairs. We have this pergola, which I really like, so I'm gonna definitely use it. Put it there. You can definitely make it shorter or longer if you want to. I think the black one's fine. And let's see. Ooh, we got some like oranges, and I'm not sure what the green ones are. Limes, maybe? I don't know. But I think that looks good. always need a nice bike next to a greenhouse, in my opinion. And then let me see if I can put plants in the greenhouse, because that would be so cool. So, kinda. I mean, they aren't floating above it, but I can kind of work the perspective a little bit. Nope, okay. Alright, well, it'd be nice to be able to put some plants inside of the greenhouse. But I'll gladly put plants everywhere, because I love plants. I'm just not good with them, but I definitely love them. Oh yes, we can get a nice perspective, kind of like, oh, this is where you would go upstairs to get to the greenhouse. It's so dark. I'm waiting for it to turn a little bit brighter. There we go. Okay. The day is moving, so I like how dynamic it is. It feels like time has progressed. Let's do maybe 2 of these. Sunbathing, you know, on the roof. That's always nice. And we'll do a small table in between. Maybe smaller. This one's a big table. The thing with big tables is that personally I feel like I would bump on it, so I'm not like a huge fan of super big tables, only because I personally am a klutz and I will make sure that my funny bone gets it. These are really cute. This is a really big one. This, ooh, look at this. It's huge. Looking for something a little smaller. Oh, we definitely need some of these trees. I just feel like they're so pretty. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got a little bit, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. It's not like it has to be. Oh, here we go. There. Just needed a little bit more time to find it. Yeah. I'll center that one. Perfect. It's lovely. Okay, any other plant I can use? I just love plants. Okay. What's this? Ooh, yes, bushes and ivy. You know, like, I love those buildings that look like they have climbing ivy on them. So I'm gonna do that here. Let's get that overtaken with ivy, you know? But still classy and gorgeous. Give some on this side too, because why not? There we go. Ooh, this one's huge. Maybe I'll go between, like, yeah, like that. Let me hide it a little bit. Right there. Okay, there we go. Didn't mean to move that. Right. And then let's see what else we got. I wonder if I could put some books on this table. I could, but the pergola is going to be in the way. So, delete that for now. Like a newspaper on it. Yeah, there we go. Then we have like projectors and stuff and little posters, which is really cute. I love that. Yeah. Oh, we have a coffee machine too. Maybe I can get like a little coffee station going on. Ooh, this is huge. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And I'll put a little coffee station. Where is the espresso machine? Espresso machine, I know, I just saw you. Yep, here we go. In the middle, 2 cups. Oh, some donuts, why not? This is the break area, I guess, of wherever it is. I don't think it needs a rug. Maybe down here? Ooh, this rug, yeah, that rug. That looks like an outdoor rug. The other one looks more like an indoor rug, and it's raining, so I don't know. That looks good. I mean, I know it's raining on all the food right now, but just pretend it's not. And then we could do some lights. Ooh, look at these lights. Ooh, garden lantern lights. These are always so nice. I'm gonna put some in the corners. Just feel like that's where they would go. Oh. Yeah, that atmosphere. I'll put like a... I don't want it to fall off because I feel like it would fall off. Oh yeah, we have like these lights too. The ones that would go right. Yeah, there we go. That's cute. I love that. I think the greenhouse is okay to be just not lit up. I like that there's a bench here though. Do I want to utilize the bench? I don't know if you really want a suntan next to like a greenhouse. Why do these plastic chairs seem so appropriate? I'm gonna put one there. Okay, that looks good, I think. What else can I... Do I want to put some books down, maybe? No, I think I like what I have. It's simplistic for sure, but it's pretty. So I want to just see it in the daytime. Yeah, I mean, it does look very simple, but I really like how it turned out. Maybe if I just make this a little bit, yeah, more wooden, that would look good. And then I know there's like hanging props where they go across. I wonder if there's any. Let's see. Oh, there's balconies. That's cute. Maybe I should make this a balcony. Oh. Nope. It does not want to be a balcony. Maybe this one? Nope. Okay. That's fine. Canopies, stucco. Trees, environments, plants, ivy, bushes. Decorative pots and stuff. We have... Oh, here it is. Yeah, I really love that I can make like a whole... Yes, I know it's raining, but you know, I can resist. Look at this. I don't know what it is, but I just love the thought of of having hanging laundry. Like, it's just so cool. There we go. Yeah, we want to put it at a window so they can pull it back up, I feel. Yeah, these ones aren't really going anywhere, but it's okay. It is what it is. Yeah. It might be too much, huh? They're too connected. Okay. I think that's good. We don't want to put too much. I am going to put some string lights, I think. Like this. Do it again. I love that. I love that they're not, like, totally straight, you know? And then I think I could do that with the greenhouse. Greenhouse would have lights too, right? Doesn't look right. Okay, so that is kind of my European getaway. It is very... I guess this is like if you're at work somewhere in a fancy hotel and you have a break, then this is probably what it would look like in my mind. I wouldn't say that I'd be just here, you know, like hanging out all the time. It's probably because of the donuts. The donuts are giving it work vibes and the espresso machine. But I do like the getaway. I mean, if I worked in this building and I had time to relax here, I totally would do it. So let's switch over and make a cool Japanese space. We'll do that, just so you can see the difference in the props. I'm not going to do all of them. I'll probably stop after this one, but I think it's really cool to be able to have some options on how you want to make things. Okay, so I want this to also have another building that is taller. There we go. And want that. Yeah, okay. Oh, I kind of like that. Ooh, I kind of just like the... Oh, that looks like a castle. Okay, I'm gonna go with that one. It's very castle coded for me. And this one, I need to delete that because I don't really need that. So, I want to, oops, let me do that. Okay. So I wanted to edit the first one I made, but it doesn't really let you click on it right after you make it. So, ooh, it's a Tommy. So I had to delete everything, but it's okay because it doesn't take too long to redo it. Yeah. Which is good. It's good. Do appreciate that. Alright, cool. So we have that. Let's put some molding here. Right. Here. Okay. Right below, I think. Yeah. Like that. Okay, move this. I think I have to delete it. Okay. I'll delete it. That way I can get it to look how I want it to look. That's good. Okay, cool. And then we have columns. We have cool canopies. Look at this cool canopy. I'll do that. And then that way I can make like a door, I think. Ooh, look at this door. So fancy. But I'll go with this one. And I'm hoping we could do some really like squish stairs like this. Perfect. Do that. Alright, there we go. So then that way, that's the building, and they can get out here. What else we can make here? Here are the trees and the environmental props you can put. Lovely. Look at that. I like doing 2 of those in a row. Ah, gates. I love gates. Shrine gates. Oh man. Okay. Just, you know, do a little row of these because it just looks nice when there's a lot of them, in my opinion. Then power lines, rocks. Great. I think we covered those. Let's put some windows here on our newly made building. Perfect. And then we will have some... what should we make? Candles, there's food, wire props, editable props. I do want a nice garden. A nice water garden. So let's do that. Let's build something watery. Go. A big pond. Nice. Like that. Ooh. Maybe if I can... can I make like 2? Like if I do this, will it waterfall? I wonder. Seem like it will. Maybe I'll just have a little, like, yeah. it like that. Just so it's a little bit more interesting, you know? Oops. Go. Okay. And then we will put the plants on. Hot plants. Here it is. Okay. Let's do a nice. Ooh. Wow, look at this. Just feels so wrong for something so small. Okay, maybe a floating one? Ooh. Yeah, I think so. I think I'll do that. Have a little bridge to it. This. That's good. Yeah, I like that. And then that way we could have all these water plants here. Gotta have the reeds. The reeds make it. Like, whenever I see a nice pond with some reeds, it just makes me feel so calm. And I don't even know what it is about it. It's just what it is. There. You like a little... That's so cute. I like that so far. Okay, and then we'll do some nice rocks in the water, because that seems pretty appropriate too. There we go. That looks good. Ooh, bamboo. It's just randomly bamboo. Do this. That? No. That's too much. I think that's too much. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I don't want it to be too much. Make it interesting up here, you know? It's not just potted plants and stuff. It looks like a garden. Loving these different ivy choices. Like, not the same. Which I appreciate, because that means I can, you know, like, put it on different things. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. Climbing ivy. So nice. Ivy that's overspilling. Garlands. They do like, oh yeah, that's cute. Do a little bit like that. Hanging, you know? There we go. Cool. Just give it a little bit of something. Yeah. Then we'll do some props now. Let's see what we have. Have some nice shelves and table. And more lights. So let's go with, let's go with a nice low table. Yes. Nice low table, and then some cushions so we can have a nice relaxing cup of tea here. I feel like this would be so appropriate. Oh, wonderful. Look at that. Maybe we should move it back a little? No, I don't think so. And where is the tea? Okay. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I don't see like a teacup. It would have to be like coffee cup, which I don't want to ruin the aesthetic of, I think. Let me like put this there and then put this on top. Yeah, that's good. Okay, well, I guess we'll put some food on here. but it's huge, so maybe not. Okay. We'll just do T. T is good. Simple is good. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that because, you know, I want to do too much. I like the string lights. I like them so much. I'm gonna attach them to other buildings like this. Yeah. You're like, why? And I just don't know why. I just like them. They make me feel like I'm in a peaceful garden, you know? Which is what I want to evoke. Okay. And then for the lights, I do like these standing lights. They're so cute. I'm gonna put some around. Put one there. One right here. Nice. And I should probably do like a bench or something. Just so you can just enjoy it without having to go into this tea area if you don't want to. That. I'll put some plants. What stand should I use? This one? Yeah, I think that one's good because then I can put like other things on it. Like plants in, you know, in pots and stuff. That one's always amazing. I love how big it is. I wish I had it in real life because I feel like it would make me happy whenever I see it, no matter where I am, you know? Let's just be so happy to see it. Alright, there we go. That's plenty. Plenty of plants, I would say. Do I want a little bit of a carpet? I don't think I do. Yeah. Nothing really fits. Okay. No carpet. But I will put a little... Which one do I like more? I think I like this one more. Oh. Yeah. And yeah, why not? We'll put a little easel here. That. And paint that way. I don't know what they're painting, maybe the houses, but you know, nice to at least have an option. Do like a small stool. Is that comfy enough? I think this is good. Yeah. And of course they need like a side table, but the side table is huge. Maybe like this kind of table, a low table. I think that's better. And then for the low table, do we have anything that is artisty related? I mean, let's see. It doesn't look like it. I guess some books will have to do. Yeah. I'll put some candles because rooting artists, you know. Cool. That's a lot of candles, I would say. Okay. I think this is my crinkle space. I love it. I really wish that I could be here. See. Yes, so you basically can make different things, such as there's these 3 different scenarios you can play off. You can make a rooftop for meditation, terrace for a ramen restaurant, or a place to relax in a small village. So you definitely can do that as well. I will maybe do it another time if we have time to revisit High Above, but let me switch over and give you my first impressions of the game. So that was High Above, a PC game that is now released as of April 9th, 2026. I really like that it gives you a lot of tools to work with in terms of making the space your own. I really like being able to create the atmosphere with the provided buildings and then just work on your rooftop. I like that there are different props that you can use, and you can make a pretty cozy space with what is available right now. I really do wish that there were more props. I feel like the prop department is very limited, and I also feel like when you click on the little menu, it is very small. I wish that you can expand the menu to see more props instead of having to navigate between a very small menu. I think this game might be for you if you're looking for a cozy, stress-free, creative time, just building rooftops and decorating them to how you see fit. I think it is a very cozy time. I would recommend that you check it out yourself if this is your type of game, and I hope that you enjoy what you see. Those are my first thoughts on High Above. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.